Hi! Today I have gathered up a bunch of my yarn endings and just some smaller rolls of yarn balls that I have left, and I'm going to share with you some ideas for what you can do with your extra yarn. Alright, let's get started! So a couple of ideas that you can do with your yarn ends. If you have a crochet piece, or if you go to the thrift store and you find a sweater or something that has a knit to it, you can use those ends to weave in and kind of create a plaid pattern. And I will share the video where I showed you how to do this down below in the comments. You could also, if you're into crocheting, you can use your yarn ends to crochet tiny pieces like little florals. I really like wrapping gifts with yarn. I think it just adds a fun touch. You can make tassels. I'll share the video where I show you how to crochet these florals and how to make a tassel garland. I have a video on that. Another fun thing you could do is make pom-poms. You can use pom-poms and garlands on gifts. You can use them to make a wreath. I'll link the video where I show you how to use this Dollar Tree pom-pom down below so you can make your own. But these are all things you can do with your yarn ends. And so don't throw your yarn ends away. There are lots of things you can do with them, and these are just a couple of ideas. Now I want to show you what to do with your bigger yarn ends that you can make a nice size yarn ball with and use these in making a yarn bouquet. One really cute idea I have seen a lot and have been wanting to try are the yarn bouquets, where you just take your balls of yarn that you have left and you turn it into like a little bouquet, and I think it's a really cute gift idea, and I'm going to show you how to make one now. So first I'm going to begin by gathering 3 or 4 balls of yarn that kind of go together. With this one I kind of went, with pink blues and whites, and so I want to make sure I have colors that go together. So for this one, I grabbed these 4 colors. I think they go together well. And next I need to cover these dowel rods. I love pre-love projects around here, and so these dowels have been pre-loved by my daughter. She used them in some art crafts. So they kind of have some random letters on them. And I'm just going to take some washi tape with a more neutral kind of color. So I have this washi tape that has music notes on it, but I like the colors, and I'm just going to stretch it out the length of my dowel rod and then rip it off, and then I'm just going to wrap my dowel rod with the washi tape, and it's okay if it doesn't go all the way to the end because we are going to slip the ball of yarn onto the dowel rod, and then the other end will be covered in the bag, or not the bag, but with the paper that wraps around the bouquet. So that's one piece, and then I will tear another piece off and finish wrapping the dowel rod. Now that I have my dowel rods wrapped, I'm going to slip them onto the yarn balls, and I just look and see where my string ends and kind of I insert near that, but I just poke it up into a group of strings and let it sit like that. Next, I grab a piece of tissue paper and I start to put my bouquet together within the tissue paper. So I take a corner and I fold it down, and then I'm just gonna stick my yarn balls there. And then next, I'm going to add in my florals. And I have some dry florals here that I have from the Dollar Tree. And I think I did a video on that before. And so I'm just going to start adding my dry florals in. You could also use any fake florals that you have from the Dollar Tree or from, you know, Hobby Lobby, anywhere you want to buy florals. And so I just kind of stick them in here, and then here in a moment, once I have them where I want, I'll go and I'm going to trim down the edges. But you just kind of stick them here and there, and there you go. Okay, now that I have the floral pieces that I want to go with my yarn bouquet, I'm just kind of moving them around a little bit here and there. And then once I have it the way I think I want it, I'm going to go ahead and take my tissue paper and wrap it in. Next, I'm going to take this piece of brown craft paper that I cut off of a roll I got from the Dollar Tree, and using that same idea, I'm going to pop it the other way. And I'm going to fold the top corner in. I'm going to stick my tissue paper on top of this and wrap it up. Then I'm going to use this ribbon that I got from the Dollar Tree to kind of secure it and tie it into place. And there you have it. You have a really cute little gift for a yarn lover, and it's just pretty. They can use the dry florals for other things. If they're into paper crafting, they can even use the brown craft paper for something. But I just think they're really cute, and I'm gonna have these available in my Etsy shop. So if you know a yarn lover who would love to get this for Christmas, run and grab these before they're gone. I am going to put these yarn ends that I have a bunch of them in a jar I got from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to put this in my Etsy store along with a QR code to the ideas for what you can do with your yarn ends. And then you could gift this to somebody who likes to craft, or you could just have it on hand for yourself. But this will be available in the Etsy shop, so grab this before it's gone. I also am going to put a couple of boxes in my Etsy shop. I did a yarn de-stash, so I had a couple of rolls of yarn or barely used rolls or just some little extras left over. And they're a mixture of styles and types, thicknesses, and they are going to be listed by weight, and it's just a mystery box of yarn that you can use for your projects. They are going to come in some boxes that I've held on to, so I'm doing a yarn destash, and also just using up some boxes that I've had around. So yes, this is an Archer and Olive box, but it does not contain Archer and Olive items. It will have the mystery yarn in it. And so if you are into crocheting or knitting or just any yarn crafting, then this would be a perfect little surprise to get, and you can use in your next project. So head to the Etsy shop and grab them while they're still there. I hope you all enjoyed today's video and it gave you some ideas for what you can do with your extra pieces of yarn. Let me know in the comments down below if you try any of these out, and I'd love to see what you guys did. You can tag me by hashtagging me PLP Yarn Ends, and these will be available in the Etsy shop if you are interested in purchasing them. The mystery yarn box, the yarn ends jar, or some yarn bouquets. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!
If you would like to see more, please like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell so you don't miss a video.